Y'all know Elon Musk, as the CEO of Tesla, and the founder of SpaceX.
But what did he go through to get there?
No one believed in me.
Everyone was against me. Everyone said that I couldn't succeed. But I didn't listen to these people. And after almost 20 years, I succeeded, in spite of everyone who did not believe in me. I failed many times. But I will never give up. And I have something to tell you. Starting a business is not for everyone. Starting a business, I'd say number one, is have a high pain threshold. If something's important enough, you should try. Even if the probable outcome is failure. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop, where you're constantly thinking about what you've done, and how you could be doing it better. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better, and questioning yourself. If you get up in the morning, and think, the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not.
Testing concepts for the future of new rocket design.
People work better when they know what the goal is, and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning, and enjoy working.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis.
When I was in college, I wanted to be involved in things that would change the world. I will never be happy without having someone. Going to sleep alone killed me. We're running the most dangerous experiment in history right now, which is to see how much carbon dioxide the atmosphere can handle before there is an environmental catastrophe. To make an embarrassing admission, I like video games. That's what got me into software engineering when I was a kid. I wanted to make money so I could buy a better computer to play better video games. Nothing like saving the world. Any product that needs a manual to work is broken. Brand is just a perception, and perception will match reality over time. Sometimes it will be ahead, other times it will be behind. But brand is simply a collective impression some have about a product. I always invest my own money in the companies that I create. I don't believe in the whole thing of just using other people's money. I don't think that's right. I'm not going to ask other people to invest in something if I'm not prepared to do so myself. I think we have a duty to maintain the light of consciousness, to make sure it continues into the future. There have to be reasons that you get up in the morning, and you want to live. Why do you want to live? What's the point? What inspires you? What do you love about the future? If the future does not include being out there among the stars, and being a multi-planet species, I find that incredibly depressing. We're already cyborgs. Your phone and your computer are extensions of you, but the interface is through finger movements or speech, which are very slow. A company is a group organized to create a product or service, and it is only as good as its people and how excited they are about creating. I do want to recognize a ton of super talented people. I just happen to be the face of the companies. If you go back a few hundred years, what we take for granted today would seem like magic. Being able to talk to people over long distances, to transmit images, flying, accessing vast amounts of data like an oracle. These are all things that would have been considered magic a few hundred years ago. If you're entering anything, where there's an existing marketplace, against large, entrenched competitors, then your product or service needs to be much better than theirs. It can't be a little bit better, because then you put yourself in the shoes of the consumer. You're always going to buy the trusted brand unless there's a big difference. We can't have like willy-nilly proliferation of fake news. That's crazy. You can't have more types of fake news than real news. That's allowing public deception to go unchecked. That's crazy. Man has the power to act as his own destroyer, and that is the way he has acted through most of his history. There's a silly notion that failure's not an option at NASA. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. When Henry Ford made cheap, reliable cars, people said, "Nah, what's wrong with a horse?" That was a huge bet he made, and it worked. The future of humanity is going to bifurcate in two directions. Either it's going to become multiplanetary, or it's going to remain confined to one planet, and eventually, there's going to be an extinction event. We are the first species capable of self-annihilation. I think, we are at the dawn of a new era in commercial space exploration. And, if humanity doesn't land on Mars in my lifetime, I would be very disappointed.